So the story of Organic Seed Alliance, or OSA, really starts with Abundant Life Seed Foundation. This was a mail-order regional seed company that was started in 1973 by Forrest Schomer. Forrest was a really passionate and dedicated seed saver. 30 years after he started that business, there was some organizational change going on, and a catastrophic fire happened. And the office of Abundant Life and the entire seed collection was lost. This was in 2003. However, it was also a great lesson in resilience, because the seed that was in the farmer's hands and out in the field, that survived, and it thrived, and a lot of it is still available today. So that fire, although devastating, was a catalyst for the birth of OSA. So OSA is a nonprofit organization, and we work to enhance and promote access to the seed that farmers need to grow excellent and amazing organic produce. We do this through research, education, and advocacy. Our advocacy work promotes the benefit of organic seeds, the many benefits, and also addresses threats to organic seed. And our education program builds the foundation of seed knowledge and seed skills to allow farmers to steward seed and enhance diversity. And our research program is a collaborative program. We collaborate with university professionals, plant breeders, graduate students, seed companies, food industry, all across the nation. This is a seed grow out of sweet corn out in Montana. So I'm a plant breeder. This is my job. And the cool thing is I get to figure this out, and I get to go out and share this with other people and teach them how to figure it out too. So I'm going to illustrate how we do this in some of the projects we've been working on. Right around the time that OSA was born, we engaged in this collaborative spinach breeding project. It took 10 years, involved 10 farmers, including Nash, on the Olympic Peninsula, and the goal was to breed new varieties that would thrive in organic production systems. A lot of plant breeding is done in conventional systems, which have different needs and different traits that allow the plants to thrive. So over those 10 years, we had a bunch of farmers involved, and they were learning how to grow and steward seed. The skills of growing seed are often very different than the skills of growing vegetables. For instance, spinach takes a little over a month to get to the state where you're going to buy it in the store or have it in a salad. Well, it takes almost 3 months to get to the state where you've got nice, productive, robust seed. So these farmers were learning, how do I tell which plants are good? How do I steward the genetics so that they're adapted to my environment? How do I know what consumers want? How do I breed the next great thing? So it was a really fun collaborative project for all of us. And at the end, we did come up with a new variety that we were very proud to release. We released it last year. It's called Abundant Bloomsdale. It's coming up any second now. This is it. It is nationally available through a number of seed companies. It's delicious, it's beautiful, and it grows really well here in our maritime climate in the Pacific Northwest. Another thing that came out of the project that we're really proud of is Marco Colby. As an example, he's a farmer who participated. He had never grown seed before working with OSA, and he now grows and saves his own seed. This is Abundant Bloomsdale. He produced a commercial crop of it for one of those seed companies that's carrying it nationally. So it's now added to his farm income as well as being a vegetable farmer. He's a seed farmer. The Port Townsend Food Co-op came to us 2 years ago, and they said, hey, we really want to collaborate with you. We'd like to see more local sweet corn. And we're challenged to grow sweet corn because it's not very hot here in the Pacific Northwest. Unlike our friends over on the east side, we struggled to produce really nice, beautiful corn. So we're endeavoring to breed a new variety that does really well here and produces a spectacular corn. But it's also important to us not just to produce a variety that tastes good and looks good and our farmers can grow, but also one that we can produce seed on. Again, this takes a little longer than that ear you're going to eat and that you're going to roast for dinner. So this was our first seed crop last year out of Nash's, and it'll go in the ground soon for this year. This is purple sprouting broccoli. You probably all hopefully had some for lunch. If not, come find us at the tasting. You can try it again. This is an amazing crop for overwintering here in the Pacific Northwest. You plant it in late summer. You harvest it from about late February to early April when there's very little coming out of the field. And we all really want that fresh food. This is it when it's in full bloom about to produce seeds. We also live in one of the best regions in the entire world for growing brassica seed. So not only is it a great crop for local food production, it's also a crop that is well adapted to stewarding seed. So this is the message that I want you all to take home. Seed is the foundation of our food. Without robust seed, we don't have robust food.